The center continues to be a place where LGBTQ+ New Yorkers are coming together to fight and to heal. Courageous leaders are finding the space, networks, and resources needed to ensure our right to live and exist in the fullness of our humanity. It is my great pleasure to introduce one of those leaders to you tonight. Joshua Allen. That's right, is a non-binary artist, community organizer, writer, and public speaker from Brooklyn. Okay. In 2016, they founded the Black Excellence Collective, an organizing hub created for and by Black LGBTQI+ youth. They also served as the co-organizer and co-host of the 2020 Brooklyn Liberation March. Y'all remember it? It drew 15,000 people out into the streets to march for Black trans lives. In 2021, the center chose Joshua as an inaugural recipient of the Rise Out Activist in Residence Fellowship, during which they created a paid mentorship program for Black, queer, and trans youth. And just last year, Joshua made their television debut, appearing as an expert on gender justice in Jonathan Van Ness's Netflix series, Getting Curious. Please join me in giving a big round of applause and welcome to Joshua Allen.
Now I float on my this float. They hanging on and that goes down in my cup. Float on just float. I don't step, I don't walk, I don't dance, I just float. Float, float, float.
Good evening. One more time, good evening. Thank you. My name is Joshua Allen. I'm an artist and activist from the greatest city on planet Earth, Brooklyn, New York. I was fortunate in life to discover my passion at an early age. I won the Durham Mayor's Award at 15 years old for my contributions to theater and dance programs for young people in the community. It's chill, like we're just getting started. At 19, I delivered my first TEDx talk on organizing at the intersections of gender and racial justice. At 25, I joined the center as the first ever Rise Out activist in residence. And just 2 years later, I stand before you all as the program speaker at the 40th annual LGBT Center Dinner. There's been so many lovely words shared about me tonight, but the best way to describe my work is as a representation of the best and brightest voices of our generation. A chorus of millions of people bursting at the seams with unruly pride. A generation of young people who dare to live bolder, queerer, transer, blacker, browner, and most importantly, freer than ever before. This brilliant chorus of voices brought me to the center. During the summer of 2020, I spent countless nights, my God, I spent countless nights in the streets marching until my feet got sore. My feet are kind of sore right now, too. No. And like during the day, I worked to resource and empower Black, queer, and trans communities. Yeah, I worked my ass off. And these communities, if I must remind you, have served as some of the most pivotal and important leaders of our generation. Like people who have, for decades, gone underserved, undersupported, and under-resourced. So when I received a message from one of my friends at the center notifying me of a residency opportunity specifically for Black LGBTQ plus people, I knew exactly what I had to do. You see, our communities have always had the vision to be the change that we need to see in the world. We have just needed the access, the tools, and the resources to be the change that we need in the world. As a Rise Out activist in residence, I worked for 12 months. Whoa, 12 months. Oh! And like a lot of it was done over Zoom too. I worked for 12 months researching, developing, and building the Joshua Allen Mentorship Program. Yeah, like, I don't want to call anyone out, but like, yeah, I've done a really fucking great job. Aw, thank you. In its first cycle, I mentored 4 people from New York City. The structure of the program was really simple. We'd spend 1 day a week getting exposed to different career opportunities, and the following day, we'd just have fun. For example, on Monday, we'd sit in on a studio visit at the World Trade Center with best-selling artist and author Janet Mock. And also award-winning artist Tourmaline. And then the following Wednesday, like we'd go roller skating. The week after that, like we'd like go and meet attorneys at the ACLU, many of whom are here today, and the National Lawyers Guild, many of whom are also here today. Okay, like, not that many of you. And like we go like on a sunset boat ride. Like our activism should be fun and like exciting. I've always believed that activism should feel good and like should fill our hearts up with joy. If it doesn't include a little bit of the joy that I've tried to share with you today, what I want to share is like the power and majesty that exists in all of us. It's really, really, really special. And like, we live in a world that doesn't give us the space and the opportunity to honor that. I want to honor that right now. And like, so in order to execute on the program that I did, I worked closely with the center staff, many of whom I stand in front of right now, who I consider my friends and family. I'm looking at Trevon right now. Oh my God! They resourced and supported my work from the very beginning. To Trevon Myers, to Mona Williams, to Vanessa Diaz, to Evan Britt, to Glennda Testone, to Brian Doyle. Thank you. Thank you. Like, you've taught me to respect and to love myself and my work in a way that I've never understood before. And I'm grateful for you. I really am. I was told no in response to funding this program more times than I can count. And at certain points, I questioned whether or not it would ever come to fruition. Did I really question that? I don't know, because it was gonna happen either way. But like, either way, I have to say thank you. for your belief in me. Yeah, because like, you were a huge part of it. And like, the truth is, especially for young people here, like, we get told 1,000 times no, but like, it only takes one yes. Yeah? Yeah? Our time together has taught me the sweetest lesson, which is that sometimes you can receive 1,000 no's, but it only takes one yes to leave our communities utterly transformed. And lastly, I was deeply inspired by many of the people in this room when constructing this program, all of whom are trans women of color, and my family and my closest friends. If you are present tonight, I'd like to ask you to please stand. Leaders like Lala Vizanel, Cecilia, sit down. Leaders like Cecilia Gentili, come on. Tabitha Gonzalez, Jordan J. Wait, I just saw Kim Watson. These people are not here, but Janetta Johnson. Yeah. My best friend in the entire world, Cece McDonald. And lastly, Miss Major Griffin Gracie. Like, I say this, Jordan, stand up. Thank you. Like, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Like, I want to thank you for being the giants whose shoulders I stand on. I love you and I honor you. And in closing, I'd like to take a second to speak directly to the young people in the room, all around me. As we navigate through uniquely challenging times, I want you to know that you are seen, you are understood, you are loved, and that you matter. I want you to understand that the issues that we're fighting for are just and they're righteous, that all people living on planet Earth deserve access to basic human rights and freedoms. Rights like fresh water, a safe place to live, food to eat, the freedom to love, and the freedom to express and to soar. And I vow to fight alongside you with a lot of love and a whole lot of laughter until the dream that we all dare to dream really, really does come true. I love you so much, everyone. Good night.